So if I jump back over here to the Teacher Technology Center notebook, this is an assignment calendar that I think should be worth trying out. Notice this is blank because I wanted to show you the process of how you could set this up. Here in the Insert menu, we have Page Templates. And if we go to Page Templates, notice that it doesn't really say one here for calendar. In fact, if we look at planners, it's basically to-do lists. So if we click on this little link here that says templates on office.com, it brings us to these free templates online, and they have, on the left-hand side here, a calendar section. Now, this calendar section, a lot of them are based on Excel. Just for ease of use, let's go ahead and open up this first one here, this 12-month calendar. Now, it shows you can open it in Excel online, so let's go ahead and do that. Yes, I want to sign in with my work or school account. And it says it's now saved, just like that, for my OneDrive for Business. So, if I go ahead and continue, here I have this calendar that tells me to start the calendar by changing cell E3 to the year. So E3, it says what year is it and what week do I want to start. Now you can, starting on Monday or starting on Sunday, whichever you prefer. Notice how it renumbers the days of the week based on that, if you like having Sunday go first, for example. And you can enter a different year there. Now this wonderful Excel spreadsheet has the tabs here along the bottom. What's awesome about this is by using Office 365, we could just take this and put it as a link into our student notebook. How? We copy the top here. We go back to our student notebook. And we could simply say, click here to see the class calendar. We highlight that. We already have up here, insert a link. We paste the URL. And there we go. So that's one way to get people to it, to where they simply click there, and it's going to bring them back to this notebook for them to see what they've got. If, however, we want them to use it and have it embedded inside of the notebook, then back here it's currently called book.xlsx. If we want to change that and make it more descriptive, we simply click up here at the top. I'm calling it calendar. Now it's naming it as calendar 1 because there's already a calendar file in there. And if I go back to my name, I see that down here in my files, on the next page, we have calendar and calendar 1. Now I can download a copy. Save it. Open the folder that it's in. It's important to open the folder because that way, if I move this window to the left-hand side and come back to OneNote and move it to the right-hand side, I can drag that file right into OneNote. And it's going to give me an option. Do I want to attach the file? Do I want to insert the spreadsheet itself or insert as a chart or table? You've got to figure out what works best for you. I'm going to try inserting the spreadsheet. Now, if in OneNote I go ahead and go full screen again, you can see that I now have my calendar for the year inserted, and students can write upon those days. Keep in mind that the space there is kind of small, so we have to ask ourselves what's the best way to use digital ink. I'm going to use my fingers to come in once I get to today's date. Say today is March 2nd, for example. And if I zoom in on March 2nd, I can use my digital ink function by going up to the Draw menu, pick a color, maybe blue, and go ahead and write information. On the homework calendar for parent signature, this is a great idea that you can have parents sign off and be involved and see their child's homework. So if I know, for example, for this one, that a child did in fact do their week 1 homework, the parent would simply navigate to that page of the notebook and sign, showing that they have seen it. It's great two-way communication with the teacher. What about lesson plans for students? This teacher has gone ahead and put links to all kinds of content as they've planned out the calendar of their year. This way students know exactly what's coming down the road, and if they click on the hyperlink, it takes them to that location online. How about parent handouts? I borrowed this one from the Woodward website. Here's a book club form. Now I know this might seem a little silly because they do need to bring in cash as well, but it's a great way to give parents a chance to feedback with you as the teacher. So student name, I'm going to pretend my son is the one filling this out. And then the teacher, of course, can also, his name or her name can be placed there as well. Any kind of form that requires a parent signature is a great resource to put it right there in the class notebook. Progress reports. I don't have any students this year and I didn't want to put private information here, but think about it. If you use Print to OneNote, you can put progress reports in the student's notebook. Once again, get the parent to sign off and say they have seen it. Or, of course, they could express concern. Either way, it's a great chance for digital ink and parent interaction. We hope, students, that you will take the time to also visit the Teacher Technology Center and look at some of these OneNote Playbook samples. We truly think they're worthwhile, as we have pages and pages and pages of great ways to use OneNote in the classroom. Thanks for watching, and we hope you are having a great year as we are going digital in 2015.